Hello and welcome back to Vampire Survivors. I'm Luce, and as the title implies, well, at the time of streaming, Vampire Survivors dropped their train update. This is actually quite perfect timing because while I completed the what's it called? The main story for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I was quite interested in putting something else before going back to the post-game content, and so here we are. Now, I don't know too much other than, well, actually, there's a way I can check this. Unlocks. Find 33 rosaries. And then I have to banish 40 or more weapons in a single run. There are a few ways I can go about that. So, I'm going to be doing precisely that, I guess. Now, let's see here. Any given run will work, I think. So, let's see here. Passive. I do get plus 30, so it might be good to play as Engineer. He's done a lot of things, but he hasn't done Space 54 yet, actually. Alright, we'll go to Space 54 for this. Actually, is that a 15-minute or 30-minute? 20 minutes, actually. Might be a bit tricky in that amount of time. In that case, it might be worth to, Dairy plants might be a better option in that case. And we're gonna want Mad Groove for this one. Go back to the R. Spell string. You know what? Let's go for the Clockwork Lancet. Ooh, and I get a passive option. Empty Tome is always a decent option, I'd say. Excellent. Knife, Rune Tracer, reroll. I do need to start banishing things, but I don't want to start banishing them a little too early. No, let's banish the knife. We need to do 40 banishes after all, so it'll take a little bit of time. Lucky swipe. I don't want to pick these items up until I start getting the rest, so we'll be going doing that. Laurel is probably necessary, if we're honest, because I want to beat the Reaper in this particular run. I do like this particular level just because it's one of the more unique ones. The game usually follows its vaguely Castlevania themes, but this one they kind of get creative, and I like it. Banish the Pichone. I probably shouldn't be banishing this many this early. My only actual weapon is my card, which I actually have decent luck thanks to golden eggs and general power-ups, so, No, not Lightning Ring. Laurel's okay. I'm fine with getting the crown as long as I get the items that it upgrades, so I'll need to be sure to do that. Granted, this is a support item yet again, so I probably do need to focus on actual weapons. Silverwind heals, so sure, we'll go with that. Silverwind can potentially heal, and more importantly, it's a good way. It focuses around me, so. Crown level's fine. That just means I level a little faster, and I need levels ASAP for this particular run. May retaliate when losing health. Empty Tome to get my reduce the cooldown on my attacks some more. Wow, is there really nothing better here? I I guess Lucky Swipe is fine, because that's my main weapon, but really now, come on, game. Silver Wind levels are fine. Duplicator's fine, that adds amount to everything, and I use a lot of things that benefit from amount. Pentagram. Not yet. Lucky Swipe, though. The axe upgrades the sight, so I can consider that with the AoE. I don't really want the, What else upgrades with the AoE? With the candelabra? The Kakarot I Shuffle's not too bad, actually. But that's actually 3 items, not just the 2 listed here. Mini Engineer I do in fact need, that's an evolutionary item. Adds me the Zeus Thunder, even if it's just a low level version of it. As nice as the guns might be, it might be in my best interest to use them as banish fodder. Alright, there we are. Free level of... Yeah, I'm gonna level faster. Again, maybe I should go for the Holy Swords, just because I need luck for the rosaries. Silverwind level up. Spinach. I kind of want the spinach just for the raw damage. Alright, yeah, we'll get the spinach for the raw damage, especially since this milk factory actually typically has more durable enemies. So making sure my damage keeps up would be quite ideal. Oh! Welcome Raiders. It doesn't list what you're playing. It was the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, wasn't it? Welcome, welcome. We're in the middle of, Vampire Survivors. I'm just trying to unlock the new content. I just need to get a large amount of rosaries for this, so... And one unlock requires banishing a bunch of stuff, so... Crap. Fine, we'll get this. Pick that up a little earlier than I was expecting, but I'll be freeing up a spot as soon as my, mini engineer gets used for the upgrade. Among Us and Vampire Survivors? Yeah, they had a crossover with Among Us at the end of last year, I believe. It's a completely optional DLC, though. You don't, it doesn't have any Steam achievements for it. They're in-game only. The unlocks and stuff there are in-game only. Yeah, they even added adventure modes a while ago. It's the closest thing the game has to a story mode. I did those a little while ago. Gonna need to banish a silly amount of items. Oh my. Now, the stage I'm in has a bit less enemies compared to normal, but they're a bit more beefy than usual, so gotta be careful. That's a mini-boss there, so I can use this to grab it. Upgrade the crown. There we are. Free laurel. Okay, good. That gives me a shield when taking a hit, so I don't die quite too quickly. I do need to level the mini-engineer if I want to upgrade my weapon. Alright, my build is a little all over the place for this particular run, so I might die or something. They definitely changed some things. Yeah, they've had a handful of free updates. In fact, one just dropped today. That's why I was pretty excited to give this a go. Okay, good. Yeah, it looks like my sliding cart is ready to be upgraded. Clockwork Lens 6, there we are. I definitely need to get the axe leveled up since one of my few actual weapons. Empty tome to spam attacks more quickly. Rest assured, the game's gotten quite a few updates, but there are still supposedly no vampires. I probably should have focused on upgrading a lot of my current weapons rather than going to the banishing quest already, but that's how it is sometimes. Grim Reaper survivors. Indeed. I mean, there is vaguely a story involved of a seeking things going wrong, blaming a vampire, and then finding a corrupt church or something that goes on with it, hence the general stage progression. Even the space-themed updates are the team going into space to find the vampire, only to run into the Among Us crew. Or then having problems of their own. Ah, good, here we are. I do love the chest opening animation. One of the people who worked on the game used to work at a casino, so they made sure to design it a way similar to the slot machines and stuff to make sure it's satisfying. But of course, the game has absolutely zero microtransactions, so you can enjoy it without the usual drawbacks. So far, I've been quite enjoying the DLC stuff, but then again, this game is pretty famous for being a good example of doing quite a bit with very little. Alright, I need to banish 40 things in a single run for this, so... Santa Water and Clock combo. That's not a bad combo at all. There's a lot of stuff you can get. I think my favorite stuff is from the vaguely Japanese-themed Secrets of the Moon spell update, because that one's really... let's upgrade Clockwork Lancet, yeah. I probably should have banished the Gatamari there. The cats are a silly weapon. They can be fun, but they kind of require the upgrade to really get good. Which is a shame, because I usually like the witch character, but starting with the cat is such a pain in the rear, especially since most other characters with an unreliable weapon get a few extra perks, like faster access to their next level. Less so for her, unfortunately. The engineer I'm playing as, because their weapon is one of my favorites here, especially the upgrade, which, as you can see, is the cross wires. Used right, it can definitely clear the screen. Granted, a lot of weapons are pretty good at that. Problem's trying to get the right upgrade. Yeah. I mean, once you level up the character, you eventually get enough rerolls, banishes, and stuff to control the pool a bit, but it can be a bit rough without the upgrades. Although there have been a few runs I went where I removed all my upgrades to see how far I could go. Yeah, we're gonna banish the spell string set, because I don't need that one. It requires 3 weapon slots to upgrade anyway, so that if you go with it, it's kind of a huge commitment. Banish the cats. Okay, more axe, good. As soon as I max out the axe, I should be able to upgrade it to the scythe, and that'll make life a lot easier in the general sense. Banish the spells. There we are, all 3 of those are banished. I should probably have gotten the Clover to increase my luck a bit, simply so that I'd have access to a... Here we are. Simply so I'd have easier access to the get X amount of rosaries, but then again, I guess I don't need to rush it. Science Rocks actually requires playing a mini-game to get the most out of it, so it's great if you're willing to play the mini-game, but if not, might be worth banishing. There we are. With the axe maxed out, it's now ready for upgrades. Magic Missile still broken. Which one do you mean by Magic Missile? Like the Spell Wand? There's a lot of broken combos in this game, though. It's definitely one of those games where even the devs themselves are wanting you to find whatever broken and overpowered combos you can possibly find. Spell Wand? Honestly, I always felt like that was one of the weaker weapons, but... because while it has fires with no cooldown after upgrading, its damage isn't exactly the best. I think that maxes out Clockwork Lancet. Nope, it's 1 level away. Wait, no, it's maxed out at level 7, so yeah, it is maxed. Good. Maybe I shouldn't have banished the armor. I forgot that comes out there. Pentagram, that is an extremely dangerous one. I should probably just grab a spinach to max out my damage. I like how unique the Milk Factory stage is, but the enemies are so beefy, you really need to make sure you've got your damage keeping up. Seems like I'm really good now, but it's only gonna get worse as time goes by. Eraser, I can banish that. I need to get 40 banishings. Banish the Night Sword. Max the Silver Wind, that's probably going to be ideal. Enables criticals for the listed weapons. maybe not a bad idea. Doubles overall crit damage as well. I guess that when they have too many, they decide to just have it scrolling. Disco of Gold. I don't really need Disco of Gold. I could re-roll, but you know what? I think I'm willing to go with what I found here. Silverwind is now officially maxed. Good. I kind of like weapons like the Garlic, the Silverwind. Things that make good keep away. The Holy Bible is also a good one for that. Garlic I also respect a bit more, since it also reduces the enemy's resistance to knockback skills, and knockback can be a nice way to get yourself some breathing room. Banish the Mirage Road. Pomerola. Probably gonna need that one, but first banish Stone Mask. Banish Firewall. I don't really want to banish the life sign scan. I could probably afford to banish the cross. The more items I banish, the more likely everything's gonna... I don't think they nerfed anything, honestly. The spell wand still fires with absolutely no cooldown. It's just that it was always balanced by, you know, homing and if it cooldown by, yeah, I can definitely banish a Sharp Tongue. Having lower damage. But the fact that it's upgraded with the the Empty Tome, which is a weapon so powerful that you sure I can banish the Skullomaniac. Play for like 6 months. Yeah, it's a very addicting game. That's why I keep coming back to it even when there's no updates, honestly. I don't always play it on stream after all. I don't need the phaser. And the Empty Tome is definitely one of the best accessories in the game. I don't need the Excalibur. That said, the game does have an epilepsy warning for a damn good reason. It is way too easy to run into that problem. I kind of do want the life sign scan, I guess. I'll grab it once I run out of banishes. I definitely want to upgrade that. Because as nice as the pentagram is, it comes with a bit too high of a risk of deleting the items I actually care about. At least until you upgrade it, but, well, when you get it, it's going to be level 1. That's not going to be easy to take advantage of. Well, I'm out of banishes, so sure, life sign scan it is. Oh, nice, we got a rosary. Laurel, I think, is maxed out now, so my shields are at max. And if I can get it to upgrade, that's gonna be huge, I can tell you that much. Since you guys came from Asu's stream, he is the one who made my avatar here. I love it. It is. No regrets. It's been a big fun. It's been lots of fun, and people who stop by seem to love it. Yeah, Pentagram's really iffy until you upgrade it. And unfortunately, that upgrade takes a bit. But don't make no mistake, it is genuinely great once you can. I do need to max out that mini-ghost. The sooner I get it, the better. The Among Us weapons are a bit special. Rather than upgrading with an existing accessory like the others, they use the special minis. The minis only spawn, as far as I can tell, if you actually have the weapon in question. Otherwise, they'll never show up, so it's nice that they don't pollute the pool like that. And they also get used up when you upgrade the item, freeing up your accessory slot again, although in return you lose the effect they have. They also have, as you saw by the text, they allegedly offer better moral support. They don't actually do anything when level them, but they must be max level before you can get the appropriate upgrade, so yeah. Different now. Well, like I said, the Among Us one is very special. Well, it's unique from all the others. The regular ones are the Legacy of the Moon spell update and the Lake of Foscari expansion. Those are the actual ones. Those are the only ones that are part of it, and those are pretty standard. They introduce a bunch of new weapons that get upgraded with accessories that were already in the game. Usually ones that weren't that great or didn't have popular editions. They also made some upgrades for some of the weapons that don't upgrade for a few of the characters as well. Here. Oh, thank you. Like I said, Asu drew it. It's absolutely amazing. He's also done some of the thumbnails in my YouTube VODs. I can't, sadly I don't have the ability to commission for all of the games I've played, but I managed to get a handful, and I do like the ones he's made. Like, I did used to play Played Up with another streamer, or Damien Fox. He's in there as well. That one has, Grandia. That was one I've been recommended by a handful of people. And so I had Asu draw one for there, and recently I did have him draw one for my Nosha playthrough. The Among Us meets VN storyline. The channel itself doesn't really have a theme. I just finished the main story for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, for example, which is an action RPG. Always a floor chicken. There's a lot of weapons are very overpowered, but I do think the the scanner is probably the most overpowered, for reasons you'll see very shortly once I do upgrade it. Are you a mini-boss? There we are. Yes, you are. Okay, here we are. Paranormal Scan. Periodically grants you a random stat boost for the rest of the run. And so, basically, as long as you can get this fairly early in a run, you can basically have God Mode activated by the end. Especially since I have the Laurel. Because there will eventually get a point where your attack cooldown about to go hard at 20 minutes. Oh yeah. Luckily, I'm prepared for that. As much as I want the Clover, I should get the Pomerola to upgrade my, Silver Wind here. That's fine, because I have that, that means I can now grab all these items. Oh hey, I just spawned all 4 bosses at once. This was surely going to be a terrible thing for me. Oh right, I accidentally banished the armor. Whoops. I'm sure I won't regret this. Ooh, nice. This is... There we go. 4 golden eggs right at once. Farm enough golden eggs and you can easily make someone more overpowered than Queen Sigma, the intentionally overpowered character. Insane damage. Well, do remember I do have a few things going, like the Empty Tome to increase how frequently my weapons attack, the Spinach, which increases everything by 50% damage. The paranormal scan's giving me permanent stab boosts every few seconds, which of course gets a duration that gets much shorter each time I get a cooldown reduction stab boost, including by the Empty Tome. So that's a gift that keeps on giving. Of course, this is still a game, it's still a rogue, like, right-ish type of game. So get arrogant and you'll still pay for it. Like, I have died at 29 minutes and 59 seconds in the past, so you can and will die to arrogance if you are not careful. Pomerola needs to be maxed out before I can upgrade the Silver Wind into the Festive Winds. Movement speed is definitely one of those stats you don't really respect until you are lacking in it. There we go. Okay, that's one good upgrade. The Death Spiral, Evolved Axe. Pierces it through enemies. Yeah, anything that pierces enemies is absurdly powerful in a game like this. I've seen this genre referred to a few different ways. Seems like Bullet Heaven seems to be a popular one, and I can kind of get that. Because of all the shots I'm firing out, I guess I do kind of feel like a bullet hell boss. Except I'm playing the boss instead of the tiny peon. I've also just seen it as an auto shooter before, which again does make sense. Except for the space rocks, the weapons all fire themselves. Now we're starting to get to where the enemies are going to start beginning to become very beefy. It can be a bit hard to tell, but this is definitely one of those stages where the enemies are comparatively less numerous, but more individually powerful than in other stages, so you really got to be careful. Might as well get a Spellbinder going to get it out of the pool. I should probably be leveling the cursed items sooner rather than later. It makes enemies individually stronger, but more enemies is more XP, which means more levels. I should be able to beat the Reaper at the end of the game if I can get both of these upgraded in time, though. Need an orb. I already have the Mad Season Arcana, so at every even number for the timer, I get all items in the stage get teleported to me. The Arcanas are pretty neat. Some of them can even change your play style. Yeah, see? In the general sense, I should probably max out the wings just so they leave the pool. There we are. I also have the roulette active, though, which does make things a little more complicated. Sometimes it does silly things like what it's doing right now, summoning these plant enemies that are basically no threat whatsoever. Alright, here we are. Banish. Gain 24 for every empty. I probably should have gotten that, but oh well. Divine Bloodline. I don't really have any of those. Projectiles gained with 3 bounces, no. Revivals, no. Gemini, I don't have any of those. Out of bounds. Projectiles go through walls, no. Duration, freeze, no. Also meant damaging zones. Alright, let's get Blood Astronema. Here we go, Festive Winds. Can we roll those now? You, as far as I'm aware, you always could. You just needed to make sure, because they share rerolls with the weapon rerolls. So if you use up all your rerolls against weapons, you won't have them left to use for the Arcana, and vice versa. Light sources. Hello Infinity, welcome to stream. I'm just trying to unlock the new stuff in the update that dropped. I definitely need more enemies so that I can get more XP. Bulls are kind of like bats in that they can push dangerous enemies towards you, except they're also pretty beefy, no pun intended. Damage is intense. Yeah, I don't exactly have the most optimal of builds, but I've got a few tricks that make this a lot easier. There we are, those already. Ah, wonderful. The Crimson Shroud. Crimson Shroud. Think I'm gonna play it. It's a pretty easy game to pick up and put down. No, and I guess that's one of the things I like about it. It's not a very high commitment game, so if I want to just jump in and toss a few rounds of it, it really doesn't punish you for taking breaks. There's no login rewards or anything. Yeah, I need to stop playing so many mobile games. But yeah, you can come in, jump in and out without any fear of commitment. Even now, I was mostly playing because I wanted something different after beating the main story to Kakarot. Although I'm probably going to go back and do more of Kakarot's post-game content, because there's actually a decent amount of that still. Should be fun. Although, that'll be after next time, because next time I'm going to be playing my multiplayer stream with my buddies. I believe we're still doing the Elden Ring stuff to prepare for the DLC. Jasper tells me we still have a decent amount to go before we're caught up. So as long as we don't go to New Game Plus, I think we're fine. I've already got my build pretty much complete, although mine's a bit more of a jack-of-all-trades compared to the others, so... 25 minutes. The final boss spawns around here, so... I should probably go with someone with higher luck. Yeah, I need to do a lot more rosaries. I guess if all else fails, I could always play as Queen Sigma. She, is blatantly overpowered and has all the luck, so I should get a ton of, rosaries for that. Elden Ring? Yeah. Yeah, Jasper's doing a Scythe build, Slade is doing a magic build, and I'm doing a bit of an all-rounder whip build. Alright, it's 9 levels, so I need one more before I can level up. Once I get the Infinity Corridor, I should be able to have an easy time. Here we are. Alright, there we are. Infinite Corridor. Halves the health of all enemies every so often. There we are. And since this halves based on current... Since this is a percentage of HP damage, effectively, this allows me to beat the Reaper at the end of the game. That's gonna be fun. That said, I didn't get nearly enough rosaries to unlock the laboratory, so I'm gonna have to really gun for the, I might have to just play as Queen Sigma to make it easier, because I know she has a ton of luck. So she should get a decent amount of rosaries. Alternatively, I could show off Cavallo. He definitely got one of the better glow-ups, in my opinion. The panda character, I guess. I don't remember if I'm pronouncing his name right or if I'm remembering it correct, even. Yeah, we should be able to beat the Reaper at 30 minutes just fine with this build. As long as you have the Crimson Shroud and Infinite Corridor, you can usually win no matter what. As it turns out, effectively being immortal and also dealing percentage-based damage is overpowered. Who would have thought? Wait, bro, the stat buffs? The life science scan has been passively buffing me the entire time. My stats here are already significantly higher than they would be normally. Alright, so next time I'll be playing Elden Ring with the team. After that, well, I don't stream on Wednesdays because I have my tabletop shenanigans and some other stuff I have to do, so I'll be back. After Tuesday, I'll be back on Thursday. At that point, I'll be playing more Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, since that has a lot more post-game than I was expecting. As for the DLC, we'll see, I guess. $29-minute. We're almost there. Only one more minute, we win the round. I like the Among Us Engineers theme. I believe it's loosely based off of the DuckTales Moon theme. Alright. 15 seconds left. We're almost there. There we are. We managed to kill the Reaper. And got 4 golden eggs out of the deal. Not half bad. There's the White Reaper. He's on the foreground, so you can't even attack him. And there we are. We can cash in our lives here. Ah, we did it! Find 33 rosaries. Unlock the lab. Survive 20 minutes in laboratory. Find a demon in the laboratory. Deal a total of damage with the laboratory train. I still need to banish 40 more weapons, but I guess I can do that on my own time. I'm gonna grab a sip of my drink and... Oh yeah, the panda. This guy's in the... Yeah, Cavallo. This guy's in the vanilla game, so you should already have him if you played the game before. This guy was one of my least favorite. That's a... thanks. Alright, Cavallo here was one of my least favorite characters, but after he got updated by the Chaos Rosalia item... Let's see here. Where? No, that's Chaos Malachi. Yeah. No, don't update him. Yeah. Allows Cavallo to morph when reaching level 80. So, and Morticio, he's a skeleton, and Osol is the dog. Basically, a handful of characters with items that don't upgrade got items to basically turn them Super Saiyan at some point. Those are all DLC character. Yeah, basically everyone from Myung downward is a DLC character. Alright, let's play as Cavallo in the new map. Make me want to play, so I'm gonna do that. Alrighty, have a good time, Infinity. Golden Eggs 55, yeah, I've been playing as him a lot. Laboratory. Actually, I think it's supposed to be Laboratory. Formerly the Foundry, where the famed anti-vampiric weaponologist Santa Ladonna created many trinkets. The laboratory now lies abandoned. Whispers echo that Santa fled from his makeshift workshop when experimental alchemy somehow opened a door that was never supposed to be breached. Isn't that always how it goes? Alright, let me grab a sip of my drink here, and I'm gonna dive right in. There we are. I'm gonna just have the Arcanas active. And I'll keep the roulette wheel just so that interesting things can happen. I don't want things to be too easy, so let's go with the beginning. Here we are. Ooh, do I want to go with Shadow Servant? I have to take a cursed item if I do that, but you know what? I think it might be worth it just for the fun. Now, what item upgrade is item up? Let's see here. What does the Shadow? Okay, yeah, the skull. With that in mind, I might also want to specifically look for the other item the skull upgrades, which is the music. Yeah, that should be good. Trapdoor is a pretty good one. I don't really want that whip to be showing up. Skullomaniac, good. I definitely need to get my cherry bombs upgraded sooner than later. I must say the artist for the music in this game never misses. Wow. Spinach, definitely keep the damage up. Garlic phone instead of Gartic phone, get it? my, what's this? Santa Javelin, duration effects amount, deals critical amount. This might be a little tricky. Empty tome. Base area up 50%. Okay, good, it's exploding. Cherry bombs up. I need as many of these explosives as I can get. Now I just need to last long enough to hit level 80. Then I can show our panda buddies Super Saiyan form. Clover. Ooh, so that's what evolves it. But I kind of want the life science scan because of how overpowered this thing is. Oh! Never had... not too many of those. Thank you for the gift sub, Renamaru. And congrats to Gravity and Biscuits! Neat. Now, do I want the life science scan? If I do that, I should be able to upgrade it and then get the Clover later. You know what? I think it'll be worth the risk. Because I do want the life science scan. Base area and base damage up. Duplicator up. That gives me a little more of everything. Cherry bomb. Better chance to explode. Skullomaniac. All the skull does is buff enemies in number and power, but the fact that it increases in number is pretty huge. Basically, more enemies means more experience crystals, which means more levels, so one could easily argue Curse is actually a buff, not a debuff. Alright, good. The cherry bomb is maxed out. Free level of anything sounds good. More Shadow Servant sounds good to me. Shadow Servant is from the Tides of Lake Foscari update. Actually, what's up here? I haven't gone here yet. This will actually be a good location for my cherry bombs since they prefer tight quarters to bounce around in. Yeah, see, exactly. Huh, look like empty vials. Yeah, sometimes the roulette will give something like healing me, sometimes it'll spawn a bunch of very frustrating enemies. It can help me just as much as it could hinder me, so it's nice to have. At least I personally like it. Oh, wow. Pulling a Yukari from Toho, I see. Running enemies over with the train. Wow, it's new. Yeah, the trailer itself advertised hit enemies with trains. Door opening technology has been unlocked. That's also why you can actually see the doors open here. Although you did... on map they added earlier, the Astral Stair does also have door opening technology. Quite nice, I think. Yeah, track door. Let's see here. Weapon projectiles now bounce. Gemini. I actually have one that benefits from this, so I want it. Empty tome, wonderful. Ooh, I kind of like this item. Shadow Servant upgrade, if you please. Shadow Servant maxed out, good. Sand Javelin. Song of Mana. Attract Orb up. Mini Ghost. Mini Ghost. I definitely need to keep the Sand Javelin. I don't need to worry about my accessories being too full to fit its upgrade item, because the, upgrading the Life Science Scan will eat the, Among Us accessory, so I don't need to worry about that. I basically have one more accessory slot than than it looks like I do, but basically. Actually, what other item uses the, Alright, so I do want the Holy Cross. Got it. Sounds good to me. Allows you to choose an extra passive. Yeah, I'm gonna need the Clover no matter what, then. Because that upgrades 2 of my weapons. Alright, my build is finally starting to come together. The Santa Javelin I'm kind of liking, honestly. I definitely need to get the Skull of Maniac maxed out, though. I probably should have chosen that instead. I should probably get at least one more level of the... I should probably max out Lifetime Scan so I can eat the Among Us minion. Well, thanks for stopping by, Renamaru. Hope you had a good time. There we are, Lifetime Scan. Let's head on over and get the upgrade. There it is. And thanks for again for the gifts. Skullomaniac here. Skullomaniac is maxed out, which means it's now time to upgrade the Shadow Servants. These guys seem like they might be slightly beefy. I'll have to keep note of that. Attract Orb maxing out's gonna probably be worth my time just to make levels convenient. Some of these guys are blatantly parodies of RoboCop, I can tell you that much. We'll look at the bestiary after this mission. Oh, there's a chest over here. There we are, the Shadow Servant's been upgraded to the Ophion. High chanced instant kill. Yeah, that's definitely, absolutely a RoboCop reference. Reduces the cooldown while moving. Alright, sounds good. Clover. Oh yeah, the cross of this much amount is absolutely clearing the screen. But we're definitely starting to get to the can't see shit captain level. Empty tome maxed out. Oh, wonderful. Cross, okay, good. Cross is ready to upgrade. 74, we're almost level 80 where we go Super Saiyan. Yeah, the fact this map has a decent amount of vertical paths means that the Song of Mana is really getting a lot of work done. Eating all the crystals. Alright, there we go. Super Cavallo. The Star Bear. Seraphic Cry. Critical damage affected by luck. Turns rosaries into weird souls purifiers. Guess I might as well go back and see what this turns into. It seems like there's a hard limit of only one upgrade per chest now. That, I think, was a nerf. Because I know I've been able to get multiple before. Don't worry, I can genuinely understand why that would be a nerf they felt was necessary. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. So I can upgrade the Ophelion with the Ice Spear, and I can use the Santa Spear, the Santa weapon, in order to upgrade the rosaries. Very, very interesting. Ha! Nice. Oh yeah. My build's already complete, and I'm only about halfway through the run. Ha! Evolve Cross. Got a good. You can definitely. Yeah, I'm just definitely seeing the potential in a critical build with this. I'm absolutely unstoppable. Oh right, I still had one item that wasn't upgraded yet. The Unholy Vespers. Mecha Dragons. Kind of reminds me of Fafnir from SNT, but I don't think that's the reference they're making. Probably a Yu-Gi-Oh monster or something. There's certainly a decent amount of Robo-Dragons in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my. There's a lot of very big and very powerful dragon creatures. Cerberus dragons of some kind. They're absolutely filling the screen. Ooh, gotta be careful. My HP is dropping like a rock. I can't see shit, Captain, but that may be for the best. Cerberus dragons or something here. Hydras? Ah, it's only a 20-minute stage. That explains it. Ooh. That's 3 achievements. Carlo Carton. Surfix City, extra. Oh, that's a lot of achievements. 5 there right away. Oh my. All these say 0.1% of players have this achievement. Well, duh, this is the day of the update drop. Of course, very few people have it. Alright. Obviously, we need to unlock Santa immediately. Starts with temporary cooldown bonus. Sets off a rosary when health reaches critical levels. Likes to keep secrets. Santa Ladonna. Almost definitely meant to look like the holiday Santa, that's for sure. Unlock condition. Forsake victory in favor of sightseeing in Carlo Kart. Yeah, I need to banish 40 items in a single run. I'm gonna need someone with enough who actually has enough banishment to do that. She owns everything. Green Acres. Random enemy waves from normal stages. Fate changes by the minute, a realm where only mortals can trespass. Awards await those who challenge its rules. Treasure, glory, poultry. Alright, I'll grab a sip of my drink and we're gonna try and get the 40 banishes right away. I might even quit early if depending on things, but I guess we'll see. Green Acres is the place to be. Actually, what's the critical one? Slash. All of critical doubles overall crit damage. Cross isn't half bad. As long as it's a crit weapon. Oops, sorry for anyone who checked Discord, I forgot to activate the thing. I swear I'm usually pretty good at that. Stop laughing! Banish the cats. I believe Queen Sigma gets most majority of stats each level up. Growth might. Yeah, Queen Sigma is an intentionally overpowered character, so I'm definitely winning this round. I just need to make sure I get enough banishes before it ends. Lifeline scan, it's probably not a bad option. The most. I guess I can die if I actually try, but I mean, that's obviously if I'm actually trying to die. I should definitely try and upgrade my weapons before I start worrying about banishing too much, because I still need to actually win the run, you know? Well, I can quit as long as I have at least 40 wins, but... Or so it just randomly pulls enemies from other stages, huh? Just a free Clover level sounds good to me. I guess now I can seriously begin, Tractor Orb's good. Bracelets. Queen Sigma cannot pick up any golden eggs, so if I fight those mini-bosses, they're just gonna vanish into the ether. I do actually want the mini-ghost. Glass Fandango. Blades. Oh, I don't like the red skelly boys. They have a chance of reviving each time you kill them. So they can accidentally spawn on top of you again after they revive. Ah. Mini Ghost allegedly offers valuable moral support. Sucks banishing the actually good weapons like the phaser and all those others, but they're not part of my build, I really can't afford them. Fine, duplicator it is. Probably shouldn't have gotten that one weapon if we're honest, but oh well. Gotta banish all the trios. Banish the fire wand. Free Clover level won't say no. Mini Ghost definitely needs to be maxed out so it gets removed from the pool. Santa Javelin. Let's get more Attract Orb first, just because I really need to get more XP. I'm gonna be banishing almost every other weapon in the game anyways, so I can worry about that later. It'll be much easier to find it when I'm banishing basically everything else. Enables the combo finisher. Base damage up. I do need to max out the sword. Whip and vanish. Flames of Misspell. Free life sign scan level sounds good to me. I might as well keep the sword upgraded so that it can kill these things fast enough. I got a whole fire and ice setup going, apparently. Well, I need a fire wand for that, and I already banished it. Free cross level, don't mind if I do. Banish the clear debris. Light sources. I do need to max out my weapon, yeah. Alright, there we are. The sword's maxed. Alright, that's one of the high priorities gone. Let's just max out the cross as well. That one can upgrade soon anyways, so... Heaven's Sword. Life sign scan maxed. The robe's actually kind of good, especially since it draws enemy aggro away, but I can't. Banish Summon Knight. Again, one I really like, but probably for the best I don't. There we go, paranormal scan. Now we're cooking with gas. Banish Sauterman. Might as well max out Clover just so that I have that as no longer a problem. Yeah, as you can notice, I'm not getting the Santa thing anymore, so... Science rocks for sure. That minigame isn't awful, but I'm not a fan of it, honestly. Might as well upgrade the attack board here. Nice. Ooh, randomazo. Armor also affects the listed weapon's damage, also gains retaliation. That does affect a few things I have, but additional bounces sounds good. Waltz of Pearls. Now, look how yeah, the swords are now cleaving through all these enemies. Skullmaniac. Banish it. I need to banish as much as I possibly can, just to be safe. I need the wings for the upgrade. Banish the shark. Banish flash arrow. Banish Spectral Battaliar. Banish you know, I actually haven't seen the pentagram yet, I don't think. So that's another... Unless I already banished it. Did I already banish it? Yeah, I already banished it. I might as well max out the attract orb just so it stops showing up in the upgrade pool. Exactly. I'm guessing it's drawing from the normal stages and not the DLC ones. And, it might... for the upgrade. Ooh, banish the Vento. I'm not sure if by banish weapons it means banish 40 of anything or just weapons specifically, since the accessories, the passives are typically accessories. Torn his box. The cursed item increases all stats, and that's also the item used to increase Queen Sigma's sword. 3 wings level. Don't mind if I do. I'm already... if it just banished 40 items, period, I'm pretty sure I've already gotten them all. Last man Daniel. Banish just meant I knew there was at least one I hadn't banished yet that didn't seem to want to come up. Well, at least I have good proof of concept, because when I play Sand, I'll probably want to... go for the critical build. It's also okay even if I lose this, strictly speaking. I've already banished the Pomerola. I do need to banish the Silver Wind because I can't upgrade the Silver Wind anymore. Oops. Might as well max out the Silver Wind, just to have 5 there. Move it out of the pool. Oh my. What projectiles generate explosions and expire? Cooldown is reduced when moving. Ornithologians are easier to find. Chaos and Dark Magic. Magic Princess. Twilight Requiem. Divine Bloodline. Alright, we'll go once with time. Box. Excellent. The Celestial Voluge has been upgraded. Upgrades, yeah. Sadly, I don't think I actually have any more, empty tome. We'll just continue banishing things and hope that faces. Torn box. Huh. Does that mean the things from the trousers shop only show up when, is the torrent box? No, one more level in torrent box. That one was a really high level. Here we are. Queen Sigma's weapon's been upgraded. The Soul Solution. Named after Queen Sigma's theme, or maybe the other way around. Zodiac. Alright, definitely to max out. Alright, the Javelin Blade is no level. Now I can grab it. Here we are. Seraphic Cry. I guess when I start banishing too many weapons, it starts having to make do. sure we have more than enough. Yeah, Queen Sigma cannot pick up golden eggs, so she just picks them away whenever she's nearby. She's also kind of the fail-safe, where if you can't unlock the, if all the characters already picked up golden eggs and therefore don't qualify for finding the Phoenix character, who requires a character without golden eggs to unlock him, she can do it. Soraka Cry is really fun. I think I'm gonna like that weapon. Silver ring. Guess I'll have one room. Yeah, we're getting some crazy stuff, that's for sure. Oh yeah. We're past the ridiculous point, that's for sure. Final boss is coming in 25 minutes. Who knows what it could be. Unlimited blade works, baby. At least that's kind of what this feels like. Nothing but swords all the way down. Well, that was fast. I didn't even see who the final boss was. They just instantly melted. Yeah, no one's even getting close to Queen Sigma now. Only the timer is gonna kill me now. Looks like it anyway. Oh, yeah, look at all those numbers. Ridiculous percentages. Now look at it, just tossing swords as I go. And the only issue with Queen Sigma's upgraded skill is that, you can't pick up items until the big animation ends, which can be a little annoying, not gonna lie. Only a couple more minutes. The only reason I didn't do this in the new map is because I wasn't sure if it was one that new map is particularly conductive towards what I'm going for here. It's only 20 minutes after all. Then again, I might have been fine. Ooh. Super Candy Box 2 Turbo, so I can just get an upgraded weapon immediately. That sounds good. I'm doing a crit build, so Fwiffaloo. Oh, wow. Zero cooldown is a little ridiculous, that's for sure. Yeah, cooldown minus 121%, that's insane. We're about to win. Enemies are starting to get a little beefy, but they're still being melted instantly, so... We're getting there. Wonder if maybe the next free update will upgrade the attract orb drop items, since we've now got one that upgrades the what's it called? One that upgrades the timepieces, and one that upgrades the rosaries. Quit, sounds good to me. And that's the last one. Banish 40 or more weapons in a single run. Seal 3. Oh, I actually can't afford that upgrade now. I guess I can. Oh, yeah, that's a lot. Now this one I can't actually afford. Definitely made good use of my money, that's for sure. Forsake victory in favor of sightseeing in Carlo Kart. Oh yeah, there is nobody who starts with a no future. Freeze all enemies, starts with temporary bonus, triggers a rosary. When health reaches a critically low level, likes to keep secrets. Oh, I did unlock Carlo Kart. Huh, but interesting. The Steam achievement says I unlocked all achievements, all 200 and 211. Huh, that's quite a few. Well, to be fair, a lot of these are extremely quick, so we're gonna go with a regular run of Santa. Just see what that's like. Capella Magna's a good one. There we are, no Ghost Mason. I believe this one's loosely based off Mystic Cave Zone from Sonic 2, but also does kind of sound like an alarm. Slash. Wings might actually be useful as a passive. Life Sign Scan. Yeah, we're gonna win as long as I have this, I think. Definitely want a crit build with this, so I'm definitely gonna want the swords. Duplicator for the javelin. That should help the javelin, right? Kinda. Alright, good. Base area up. The bats are really, yeah, they're gathering up, so it should be easy to do this. Clover. Yeah, you know what? I think I can get more as long as I get the sand javelin. Then again, I can actually control where the axes go to an extent. Life's... Wow. Of course it chooses 2 off in the middle of nowhere. Oh wow, that didn't even kill those guys. Mildly frustrating. The beginning. Life Sign Scan. Duplicator to max it out. Gee, thanks. At least the Life Sign Scan is a no strings attached heal. This bounces, ooh. Projectiles generate explosions and they expire. I kinda like Waltz of Pearls though, because I really want to get those swords. Well, first we'll get Twilight Requiem. Oh yeah, look at that. Reduce the cooldown, please. Oh yeah, this is doing a really good job of clearing crowds now, actually. Give me my XP. Huh. Phaser's tempting, but it's not a crit weapon. I want the swords and I want the spear. I might actually have to start banishing again if it keeps doing this, because it's being pretty stubborn. Axe might be fine. Well, first let's go with healing here. Sand Javelin. There we are. Javelin's maxed. I need the... Yeah, I need the Clover level before I can worry about upgrading anything, so... Mini Ghost, absolutely, for sure. Life Science Scan... Yeah, here we are. These green crystals give me a bit more than the rest, so I definitely want these. Life Sign Scan. Wings, some faster movement speed is very welcome. Mini Ghost needs levels for sure. I probably need a second weapon, and this is being a bit more tricky than I thought. I've got too many accessories and not enough actual weapons. XP, experience, gimme. Yeah, I need another weapon and the axe can crit, so let's go with it. I still want the sword, the Holy Cross, though. I need to grab that the moment it shows up, no matter what. Allegedly offers better moral support. There we go. Paranormal scan. Because I got this so early, this is gonna really turn the game around, I think. Oh wow, I almost died there. Axe. Oh wow. Oh. Interesting. Something forced me to low HP. Alright, I need to be very, very wary, it seems. This character has an ability to force... I know they use a rosary when low on HP, but it seems like they also have an ability that forces them to immediately to low HP, specifically to activate that power. Axe time. Well, either that or these enemies are hitting a lot harder than I keep thinking they do. Oh! Another raid. Looks like you were playing Minecraft a bit. Hope you had a good time with that then. Welcome. I'm in the middle of Vampire Survivors. They dropped a new update, so I figured it might be a good time to play. Free axe level, sounds good to me. Oh yeah, that's a lot of base damage up actually. Most base damage up is by 5 or 10, but that's by 20. Playing the new character as we speak. Right, totally not Santa, who's actually a mad scientist. Ooh, nice Seraphic Cry. Axe. Oh, that's much nicer. Okay, yeah, as soon as I upgraded that to Servant Cry, it felt a lot better. And these guys might be hurting a lot. It might just be that these guys hurt a lot more than I was expecting them to, because I actually died once already. Luckily, I had a revive in store. Free wings level, sounds good to me. Movement is one of those stats you don't realize just how valuable it is until it's gone. Or reduced in some fashion. So I try to appreciate it these days. Come on, where's the Holy Cross and the... There's two weapons I specifically want for this build. Figure Sword's not bad, but... Shadow Pinion's probably worth it as well. So sure, Shadow Pinion. This one actually requires some work to get good use out of. I guess in that way, it's kind of like the Science Rocks, because the Science Rocks require an actual mini-game to be played, while here I just need to aim it. So it's a bit more of a complex version of the knife. Speak of the devil. Oh yeah, I love the upgrade there. Now I just need the, Yeah, I still need the Ice Spear. Not here, darn it. I could go with the Whip, because that can also crit. That requires an item I don't have. Fine, we'll get the candelabra door here. Actually, I don't need to level the candelabra door because the axe is one of the launch weapons. So you only have to max out the weapon itself. I guess it wouldn't hurt at the same time, so... And there we are. Upgraded to the Scythe. Death Spiral. Alright, we're gonna have to go with the whips here. Because these actually can critical. Lots of XP going on here. Hollow Heart. I'm gonna need that one. Oh, right. I need the regular whip. I can get the regular whip, I just need to upgrade it. I just need to find the regular whip to upgrade that. I didn't banish it, did I? No, I didn't. Here it is, whip. If I gain the Whiffaloo, I can go ahead and get the sword after. Oh yeah, the rosary's a wonderful thing already, and it's even better with the Seraphic Cry. Oh, wonderful. Valkyrie Turner. Pick any unlocked base weapon? Don't mind if I do. Where's the, Holy Cross? Here we are. There we go. I can go over my cap with that. Wonderful. I don't know if I randomly rolled that or if it's this character's level 80 because it did say that it had a secret. So getting a special item at level 80 wouldn't be out of place. And of course, crosses can crit, so that's gonna be quite nice. Ah. Excellent, the Bloody Tear. Now I can upgrade the Bloody Tear to the Whiffaloo. And well, I won't have an extra slot, actually. I've already got all the items I need. In that case, I just need the Heaven Sword. And then I can just easily clean all this up. probably for the best I got those 3 as my Arcanas. As you choose an extra passive weapon. More damage would be nice, but a trapdoor would be easier. Actually, I've basically got everything I need. Let's push our damage even further beyond. Oh, don't worry, we're getting our damage pushed really hard. Yeah, the fact that Bloody Tyrant's upgrade steals health means that I probably don't have to worry about... Here we are. Means I don't have to worry about dying anywhere as near as I did. In fact, I'm pretty sure I only died early on because I adamantly refused to get other weapons and just kept getting passives, which is okay. I mean, the base Santa Spear is a genuinely good weapon. It's just, you probably don't want to have it carrying you. The Fwiffaloo. Not the one I wanted, but at least now it'll be forced to upgrade the Cross next. Because that's the only item I have left that's unupgraded that I have all the components for. And yeah, the Fwiffaloo basically means that I'm not going to die because it also has life steal, just like the Bloody Tear has. Oh, here's this last one. There we go, the Heaven Sword. I do like this phase of the Cabal Magna where basically undead versions of most of the player characters show up. Basically to imply that they're from the runs where you failed. It only has ones from the vanilla game though. There aren't, as far as I can tell, there aren't any from the DLCs and all that. Ah, we're getting to the angelic enemies. And since we have the Seraphic Cry, it seems angelic power versus angelic power. Then again, Santa herself is implied to be kind of a mad scientist. Kind of like Gallo, who owns the tower or the stage you fight him in. I guess I could have gotten those free passive things from the lotto rather than this quote-unquote secret. After this, I'm definitely going to be trying that cart minigame. They even advertised it in the ad. The ad itself seemed to, by and large, be parodying some of... being a parody of some of the other AAA games. Because, I know, that Skull and Crossbones Ubisoft had made a lot of really annoying promises, like a first quadruple A game, hyper-realistic, and all this stuff that's just plain silly. So, of course, it was in the Vampire Survivors trailer as well, just to mock that. Door-opening technology! I'm just glad they're giving a healthy amount of free updates and not just DLC. I mean, they could just make it paid DLC, and people definitely give them a lot more leeway, because, you know, indie game, but they're still making the free updates. Looks like the final boss is on their way here. Alright. Well, Magnus' final boss is a mildly annoying one, if I remember right, but they don't have any mechanics. Actually, no, I don't think they have any mechanics, so it should be pretty easy. But I do know the later updates and DLC enemies do all have actual mechanics to pay attention to. Oh, there's some chests down here. I must have killed some enemies and just straight up not noticed. How embarrassing for me. Ooh, Super Candy Box 2 Turbo. Now, what in here can crit? The Miramasa can, the Millionaire can... Let's go with Legionnaire, though, because that one also crits, and also makes clones of yourself. Yeah, let's see. Plus the more AoE you have. Yeah, I think that's worth it. The great thing about being me is there are so many me's. Yeah, the final boss died almost instantly. Guess I can't be surprised. Doing well enough, I could just end this to go to the car racing minigame right away, but you know, why? I'm having a good time. Oh, there's a new box here. Choose any unlocked base weapon. I guess I'd go with something that upgrades what I have. Oh, right, the Glass Fandango. That was what I was missing this whole time. Now this is a pickle. Will I be able to complete it in time? Well, there's a chest here, so as long as I can level it, I can get it and have the Ontologons available. Lucky me. There we go, that's good. And that means I can now pick up the chest to upgrade it. And there we go. The last upgrade. You know, I probably could have picked this one out directly now that I think about it. Don't know about Excalibur, but oh well. I basically now have my complete full crit weapon build. Absolutely everything I have, except for the Valkyrie tuner, can crit. Well, and the light paranormal scan, but that's really just for the, you know, the absurd stat boost. Oh, look at all the crit damage. I love it. I'm not gonna bother getting the stone mask because nothing I have can upgrade it. Gets upgraded by it, and nor do I really need, nor am I strapped for cash. I mean, look at that, 32k already. And mind you, I only paid 20k for the golden eggs. So I've already made back. So Santa here's already paid for herself, basically. One minute left. Oh crap, itchy ear, itchy ear. I knew I could leave my build on to do that. I could have paused the game, but as you can see, my build's in pretty good shape. I guess that's good. Excellent. Santa Ladonna did a pretty good job there. I think I might like that character, at least her weapon. Think about it a bit, but... well, I can go again for the kart racing minigame. Let's see here, where is it? Kart. Once known as the King Bible Underground Terrain Station, these tunnels, beneath the laboratory now as chaotic, clandestine go-kart races run by the Lizard Man King Carlo. Ah, so that's why it's called King Carlo Kart. Ah, there we are. Maybe I should play as another character just to keep things interesting. Alright, let's see here. I guess I can stick to Santa for it, and just for the sake of it. Carlo Kart, let's see how it goes. Catch you at Carlo's. The beginning. He's running now. You know, let's go for the crit build. Especially since I can... Life Science Scan. Interesting. attract orb. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need this. I'm definitely taking a lot of pain right here, so I should definitely get my weapons going. Dude, this is tricky because I actually can't go back very easily. Or at all, for that matter. Excellent. Well, this is kind of excellent. The passive saved me, at least. Applicator, I guess. Lightning rod. Lightning ring, not rod. Although I guess in a way you can consider it that. Attract orb up. Yeah, Santa Javelin is not amazing. Then again, I seem to have trouble getting these chests, so I might not be able to get the upgrades I'm hoping for. There we are. There we go, I got that. And I got Nakana. Divine Bloodline. Every 2 minutes, all standard stage items get teleported to you. Ah. Oh good, so I can potentially use that to get the chests I missed, actually. Hollow heart. Whip him. Whip him. Oh, I see, it's looping me around. Another Arcana. This weapon generate explosions upon completion. Maybe I should get the Thunder Ring that Yeah, maybe I will. Okay, so basically, since it's a race, we're going a circle. Okay, so if I miss anything, it'll come back around. I don't necessarily have to teleport it over to me. Attract orb. Life sign scan. Excellent, the bloody tear. I finally have life steal. Oh my. Ooh. Thank you, Sentinel, but the vampire's in another coffin. Okay. Kakarot I has joined the survivors. Excellent, an unlock. Mini Ghost, that's what I've been waiting for this whole time. Mini Ghost. Oopsie. Vento Sacro. Perfect. So now I can get my Whippaloo. Kind of. Oh, I still need to look out for the Thunder Ring again. I had it, but then I lost it. Unfortunate. Clover. That needs to be maxed out before I can upgrade my starter weapon. Excellent. Paranormal scan. Here we are, lightning ring. This is what I wanted. Spinach is good for raw damage, I guess. Seems like the speed bonuses speed up everything, not just the, yeah, CrossFit. Yeah, it speeds the whole game up, it seems like, not just me. Yeah, it seems like the other guys are going faster, too. Damn it. Seraphic Cry. Wonderful. That's one upgrade at least. Lightning Ring. Vento Sacro's max. Good. That means I can get the Fwifaloo right away. Okay, so actually getting the Mad Season messed me up harder than I thought. Because now it's not possible for me to get those chests before Mad Season teleports it over here. Alright, that's a Fwifaloo done. Thunder Loop. Alright, let me just double check what items. I could... Now, that touches the ground. Anything that touches the ground is probably not ideal here. I could go with a Fire Wand for fireballs, I guess. I wouldn't be against the laser, but that might change the music. Yeah, I think the Summon Knight might be my best bet. I tend to go with more upgrades. fire wand is probably the best thing I can get. All things considered. The Heaven Sword. Well, that was a good bunch of fire wand levels. Oh darn, I missed the thing. Base damage up. Always the floor chicken. Alright, so I have to remember, never get Mad Season on the kart racing stage. Oh crap, I ran past 2 chests? That's weird. Oh damn it, how'd I miss that one? I actually saw that one. Missed all of them. What are the odds? Well, that's fine. I'm gonna get it teleported to me in a few seconds. Damn it! I got yet another chance for them and I missed. Choose any unlocked base weapon. I need something that upgrades based on what's already here. So something that upgrades with... Oh, right, I know what I wanted. Summon Knight. There we are. Oh, nice. I get an upgrade weapon of my choice. Celestial Boo, because why not? Summon Knight. There we go. Let's quit here. Now we've unlocked a new character. Let's see here. The one who starts with the No Future. Starting weapon goes stronger when leveling up, gains plus additional curse, and ignores walls. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm starting to get a little tired, but you know what? I think I could do a shorter round, so let's go with our new Kakarot I here on the new stage, shall we? It's only 20 minutes, so not too bad. Laboratory. Interesting, there's no relic here this time. Yet. They might add one later. Awe of the unknown. No future. Tracer, don't need the rune tracer. You know, I haven't gotten this in a while. Let's go with the full spell. Dang, those guys are actually pretty beefy if the no future's not smashing them down. Darn it. Spell stream. I guess spinach is fine. My damage might be a little anemic if I don't keep up with it. Right, I ignore walls, so... More amounts. Yeah, I think more amount in the no future is pretty good. Now let's find these strange labs. Nope, don't care about that item. Spell stream. Satisfying to have the train handle some of the work. Life science scan. Okay, well now I can guarantee you win the match. That's not awful, but not ideal either. Might as well max out the spinach just so I don't have to worry about it in the summoning pool anymore. Come on, where's that last item? Here, a spell strike. That's the last one I needed for this setup. Alright, now that I have all three of those, I can fuse them. Three levels, I say yay. Mini ghost, that's what I've been waiting for. Duplicator. Let's add even more to my no future, shall we? Okay, it doesn't damage me at all, so it's purely helpful to me. That's good. Okay, good. The spell strum is about ready to activate. That not only will that give me an upgraded weapon, but it'll free up 2 more weapon slots, so I can get some other nice items. Tracked orb's probably worth my time. You know what, let's go all in. Lightning Ring. Right, it's too early to get weapon upgrades yet, so won't be able to upgrade that for a little while. Well, I will say I got reminded how good the crit build is thanks to all this. That's good, because as you might notice, I haven't been getting the cross very much. Which is a shame. It's, as you've seen, it's pretty good, especially in that build. It's not... Early on, it's not particularly amazing, but it becomes significantly better later on. Although I guess that's true of a lot of weapons. Granted, it's one of the ones that's not too hard to start with, since you can aim where it goes to its degree. Tragic Princess, get. Life sign scan. Right, my curse is slowly going up. The dragons in general all seem to have curse as part of their basic level up builds. Granted, that can be a good thing, since more enemies means more XP and therefore more levels. So I guess it's a mixed blessing, since those enemies are also going to be stronger on top of more numerous. Hello, Ellie. Welcome. I know there are Arturia events coming up. If you intend to pull for, best of luck. Gambling in that game is most definitely what's being referenced by the gambling in this game. I don't need a knife. Excellent. Tracked orb maxed out. That should be good. Alright, time to go full Zeus mode here. Wonderful. The paranormal scan's ready. the lightning ring, I should be able to give my best Zeus impression. Keep forgetting I need to check the, ooh, Shadow Pinion. Let's go with a fire build, I guess. Tome. Fire wand. Why not? Yeah, why not? I got way over the cap of weapons. Too expensive a reward. It is? It used to be, I had no idea how to price it, so I just cut it down to what I see other streamers have it at. Well, for now, let me grab a sip of my soda. And my soda's out. Oh dear. Ah, Moon Man. He's a little pissed off at me, isn't he? Moonbiz. You are? Huh. I'm usually distracted by the game to check the list of who is currently watching the stream. Sorry about that. And a javelin. It's only a 20-minute stage, so I gotta make use of every moment. Thunder Loop. Okay, that's wonderful. It seems that if you leave these rooms alone, eventually they'll close and spawn something else through the witches there. I'll need to keep that in mind. Characters who ignore walls are fun. Darn, nothing. I'm glad everyone's looking forward to that event coming up. Let's see. Just need to complete this here. Nothing. Unfortunate. Seems I'm pulling a lotto with these switches. Alright, let's get a clover, since I have 2 items that upgrade with that. One does not require the clover itself to be leveled, but others do. Oops, I killed something over here that granted me something. Guess I'd best grab that real quick. Ah. Here we are. That sounds good to me. There we go, we're cooking with gas now. We're about halfway through this run. Now the question is, how many things can I get upgraded before the end? I do get more curse with each level, but that also means that more enemies means more experience, and therefore the faster I can level. So hopefully I can take full advantage of this. I guess the cupboard is supposed to be the equivalent of candy box, since the candy box lets you pick any weapon, but only weapons, no accessory passives. Ah, wonderful. Exactly what I wanted. The Heaven's Soul. Why not made it? Well, might as well grab a freebie. Hollow Heart. A few more durability points won't hurt. Here we go. Ah. Golden egg. Fire Wand, can use an upgrade, I guess. King Bibble. Fire Wand. It seems like you can really go over the weapon and accessory cap in this level, depending on your luck. Seems kind of neat, actually. Hollow Heart. Seems to be a lot of more fake switches, though. Oh, wonderful. The Seraphic Cry. This is a really nice weapon of the Javelin. The Santa Javelin's really a nice weapon, I think. I like it. I've been liking this update overall, honestly. Lots of fun things. Although they are being pretty good at making it hard to guess what upgrades maybe next. I thought maybe they'd have another Chaos weapon to upgrade another character, but they didn't. But instead, they surprised me with a big upgrade to the Rosaries. And I like the Rosary upgrade. Seraphic Cry is really nice, just like the Ice Spear. I like it. Now I have to wonder if they're going to make an upgrade for the Attract Orb that pulls everything to you. I guess nothing's off the table at this point. Santa Water's maxed out. Good. Spellbinder. Bombardment Barrage, indeed. Yeah, this is a pretty good update. I'm glad. Well, good for me. The ring has a decent amount of levels to it. I need to be... I could have gotten a gold ring right away just to add more, but I didn't want to fill up my accessory slots so quickly. Oh yeah. More! Before some of my drink's out. Yeah, a few drops and that's all. I'd get another, but this is probably gonna be my last run of the night. If I grab a whole new soda now, then in about 6 a little over 6 minutes. It'll be gone then. You fiend! Sorry. Well, next time I'm going to be bringing a full bottle of water, but that's because I'm also going to be streaming basically all night long with my buddies, since we're doing the Elden Ring thing again. So I'll definitely have a lot more hydration things there. I'm also trying to mess with the channel point redemption thing in general. You probably noticed a couple more are now present. I'm trying to play around with it and what I can do with it, because I know that there's a handful that have hung around and got a ton of channel points with nothing to spend them on, and while it's not strictly necessary, I do wonder if maybe I could give a little more they could be used on. Golden Pain, indeed. Yeah, me, Jasper, and Slade have some very, shall we say, interesting chemistry, that's for certain. We don't exactly have the greatest of synergy. Alright, about 5 minutes left in the run. We're doing quite well, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah, would it surprise you if I mentioned my tabletop team isn't all that much different? Granted, I do play a fairly antisocial character, so I didn't expect there to be too much team play. That said, I will say the lack of teamwork has made me consider, or when making my tabletop character's stat decisions. Ooh, right, I have another upgrade. The Unholy Vespers. Like, there's one teleportation spell that my character can get in Exile Lore. There's also one that can be used to help teleport. It can be used by others for a short period. I'm kind of tempted for the more personal one because our team does not have the synergy to take advantage of the other one. Oh right, I've still got several items that haven't been upgraded. Well, no matter. Oh my. Jasper claims his character is the moral center of our party, and if that's the case, I'm going to say we don't have one, because his character, well, he plays the Oracle, the one, you know, the one who makes deals with the Lovecraftian deities, who also gaslights the team. Like, my character almost got her girlfriend killed because of his shenanigans, but he pointed out that if his situation went bad, a lot worse than losing one person would have happened. Objectively speaking, that is 100% true, but it's a bit hard to, you know, sympathize. Oh, wow. My character's girlfriend, remember, my sorcerer character ended up with a vampire girlfriend that ended up being redeemed and is no longer a vampire. Interestingly, I'm pretty sure she was intended as a boss, so the DM is all huffy that we didn't fight her. As for my own partners, I've actually got a bit of a history there. Some of it works out, some of it doesn't, but it's a bit much to go into now, honestly, and I'm not sure if that goes out of the scope of the stream. I don't mind talking about it, but at the same time, it is kind of a lot to go into, as well as the circumstances as to what led to it. Strahd. not impossible, but we're technically playing Pathfinder 1E, which is apparently different, significantly different from Pathfinder 2E, but our DM is only experienced with 1E. I don't know, I'm only barely learning about all these terminologies and such, so I'm just kind of hoping I pick this up as we go along. Yeah, sure, why not? I can't see anything in that room. Yeah, my curse is really high level now. I actually think I'm gonna die here now. I don't think I can live. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Ah, darn. Did not quite win that round, but it was worth it just for a try, I suppose. Not bad, not bad. Looks like Addie's playing something called Legendary Tales. So I guess I'm feeling pretty exhausted, so I'll go ahead and, raid him, and yeah. So yeah, if you want to check out some Legendary Tales, feel free. Otherwise, until next time, thank you for watching, hope you had a good time, I'll see you later.